afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Kartikeya.
Hello, sir.
Take your seat. So you are from which place?
Sir, I'm from Arki district, Solan, but I'm settled in Shimla.
Your father?
So he's retired, I guess.
Presently he's doing something?
Yes, sir. He's OSD to CM, sir.
Right. You belong to which place, Arki?
Yes, sir.
And thereafter you are settled in Hamirpur or Arki itself?
So basically, my forefathers were from Hamirpur, but then they went to Arki. And presently, sir, I'm settled in Shimla from last 10-15 years.
Right. So you studied at NIT, Hamirpur. How is the working study atmosphere in NIT?
Sir, it's quite good. The studies are good and other activities are also very good, sir. The sports activities, the campus, the environment, sir. So overall, it's a very good college, sir.
Yes. But I found that there is one drug problem, drug addiction is there.
Yes, sir, to some extent there is. But, sir, I would say that it is present in almost all of the colleges of Himachal, and it's the problem of whole of the state of Himachal and neighboring states, Punjab. So it's
What are the reasons behind it?
So the location of Himachal Pradesh, so it is bordering Punjab, and Punjab is bordering Pakistan, sir. So first of all, there is access from Pakistan, and the ISI is also peddling drugs. And sir, the curiosity among the youth of the state, then some of the like Malana cream in Kullu, that is also famous. So there are many reasons, curiosity, then peer pressure, and easy access, stress among the youth, then unemployment in state is also there. So some people get trapped in this smuggling as they can earn money. So there are some multiple reasons for this drug problem.
There is a government is proposing a policy to legalize the cultivation of the opium as well as cannabis plants in Himachal. Are you in favor?
Sir, to some extent, I think this is a good step because we are mainly focusing on the medicinal aspects of the cannabis. And sir, if we legalize cannabis, I think the illegal smuggling can also be controlled to some extent. But sir, on the contrary, on negative side, if we see, this is illegal, but if it becomes illegal, there are chances that people can take this drug openly and they can get into this in more amount. Like they can say that we are doing it for some medicinal company or that. So there are negative aspects also, but I think, sir, the main problem is, and the main issue is how we will implement this. The thinking is good, the implementation needs to be seen, sir, how it is done.
You are putting tikas on your forehead as well as on ears. Is it a spiritual sign or something else?
Yes, sir, it is a spiritual sign. I'm putting it from, sir, last 5-7 years. Not daily, but mostly I try to do it, sir. As it has been our culture, my father also puts it, so I have seen him, sir, and I'm trying to emulate him, sir.
Whether it gives some psychological inspiration to you or just as a fashion or routine matter?
Sir, it gives psychological satisfaction, that it gives me calm, sir, and it gives me identity, sir. I feel good, sir. Inner satisfaction sort of that is realized by putting this.
Since your father must have served at different places, so you must have also accompanied him at different locations.
Yes, sir.
So tell me the location which you like most.
Sir, my childhood, I stayed in Chamba for 4 years. So that was a very good experience. I did schooling there. And sir, Chamba, no doubt, it is very far off from our village, Arki, but the beauty of that place is very good, sir. Khajiyar, Dalhousie, all those places. And I have a very good bond with Chamba. Like, personally, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So since you are going to join the civil services in Himachal, do you know the ranking of the officers in Himachal right from STU Civil to Chief Secretary?
Yes, sir. So I have to start from SDM, sir, or even below that, sir? So we can start from Naib Tahsildar, sir, then Sir Tahsildar, then SDM, sir, so then ADM, ADC, DC. So then we go to special.
What is the difference between ADM and ADC?
Sir, ADM is mainly when I have seen, I don't know the exact difference, but I have seen that like the senior HS officers, they are deputed as ADM. And direct IAS officers who clear UPSC, they are given their posting mostly at ADCs. But sir, I need to check on this, and I'll go and check the what's the exact. Yes, sir. After sir DC, the DC is almost equivalent to special secretary rank in IAS. After special secretary rank, sir, we go to secretary rank, then principal secretary rank, so then additional chief secretary rank, and then chief secretary rank. And then in central government, so there is cabinet secretary. So that is the highest rank in IAS.
If you are given the choice between the two, HS or HPS,
Yes, sir.
no doubt this time there are no posts for HPS.
Yes,
But
sir.
suppose there were posts in HPS, which post would you have preferred?
So I would definitely go for HS. No doubt, sir, HPC is also a very good post, and it is also having very good exposure. But sir, I think because of my personal inclination, I've seen my father working as in administration. So I think, sir, administration has more variety as compared to police. Police is very challenging and very good job. This is also a very challenging job, but mainly due to the aspect of diversity in administration services, and I think there are more chances of serving people in HS as compared to police. Almost they are same, but a little bit more in administration. So HS will be preferred, sir.
Can you tell me the quality which you feel that this is the utmost quality you are having?
I think, sir, I have a good level of perseverance level. I'm preparing from 2018. I started my journey, and I cracked, sir, 3-4 exams in that, and still I'm trying, and I'll try for, even after clearing HS, I'll try for IAS. So I think I have a good level.
Have you tried earlier also?
Yes, I have given 3 attempts, but I was not able to.
This time again appearing?
Probably not, sir, because this year the interview schedule is, so I'm preparing more towards interview, so I'll not waste a chance if I'm not prepared, sir. So probably I'll not give this year.
After completion, suppose you become the STM, and definitely your parents will like to marry some girl.
Yes, sir.
So which type of girl will you be interested to marry?
So I'll see there should be compatibility between us, and the girl she should be my parents should also be satisfied that she's a good girl, and I'll try to strike a balance. Like, I'm not in that much favor of love marriage or arranged marriage. It can be any marriage, sir. The main thing is the compatibility should be there. There should be match in the mental IQ level, not in the sort of services. Like, compatibility should be there, sir. So
suppose this compatibility after the marriage, say after 2 or 3 years,
yes, sir.
is over. Both of you are daggers drawn. How will you compromise the situation?
Sir, I'll try my level best to compromise. Like, I'll change certain habits of mine that are irritating the other person, that are irritating the spouse. So I'll try that what best can be done from my side. And if the things work, then I'll try to change myself, sir.
Right, good. Now tell me, STM officer, he should work as an officer only or as a good human being also?
So definitely as a good human being also.
What are the qualities that should possess?
He should be, sir, down to earth, and he should be able to listen to all the people. So he should be a good listener. He should be able to understand the problems of the people. Then only he can solve those problems. So more than an officer, he should be a public servant, sir. He should be public servant first and officer later. Right.
Can I ask some questions pertaining to the Indian economy?
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared?
I'll try to answer, sir. I've prepared, but I'll try to answer as many as I can, sir.
Tell me at least 4 or 5 reasons of inequalities in India.
First of all, the population in India, as recently we have seen, the population of India is about to cross China by June end. So given such a large population, sir, and resources, we have limited resources. So definitely the distribution of resources is also not equitable. Like in states like Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar, there's a large amount of poverty. While states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, they're highly advanced, Andhra Pradesh. So the resources, difference in resources, the population, magnanimity of population, these are some reasons. Then if we see our history, sir, we were under British rule for 200 years. And when we got freedom, sir, our purchasing power was not that much, our economy was not that good. So we inherited lots of problems due to our colonial legacy. So that is also one of the problems, sir. And
can you explain that India is a rich country inhabited by poor?
So it's not exactly rich and it's not also poor, but we are a developing economy, sir. And if we move on the right path, then as our Prime Minister is aspiring for 5 trillion economy by 2030. So I think if we keep on working in the right direction, we can become a better economy. not rich, sir, but definitely by 2047, I think we can become a developed country, as our honorable Prime Minister has aspired for.
India is developing country, as you said also, and it is, I think, ranking in 5th place. But even that, the happiness index of India is very low as compared to even underdeveloped countries. Why is it so?
Sir, there are lots of problems, like there's inequality, sir. There's a problem of malnutrition, sir. Then there is problem of unemployment. All these issues, when they combine together, sir, then these lead to rise in stress level. And definitely, sir, people are not getting what they want. We want job for every people, and government is also trying for that. But due to a large amount of population and crunch of resources, there's a problem of unemployment. So that is also leading to decrease in happiness of a country. Then, sir, in last few decades, we have seen a rise of materialism and consumerism in the whole of the world, sir. So, like people are moving more towards materialism than spiritualism. So that is also somewhere decreasing their happiness. And, sir, poverty is also one of the reasons, sir. So there are many factors that are decreasing.
Is there some cultural role also, social and cultural conditions which make somebody unhappy?
Yes, sir, we are not taking pride in our ancient culture, and we are trying to emulate the Western countries. We are trying to monkey them, just like without any applying our brain in many cases. So that is also not good, sir. And culturally also, sir, we should take pride in our rich heritage. If we do that, then we have so much to learn from our ancient civilization, and we can really, sir, go ahead if we take that in account.
So last question. Tell me a person whom you have met in your career, in your life, who is most liked by you?
In, sir, my career, so presently my boss, Joint Director of Food and Civil Supplies in Himachal, sir, Mr. Ravinder Thakur, sir. He's very cooperative, sir, very down-to-earth person, and he has inspired me a lot. And, sir, I have learned lots of good qualities from him, so I really admire him, sir.
Do you not rank your father in this category?
So I think father is above all, and he transcends. He cannot be compared with anyone, sir. Like father and mother are, I think they are even above gods. So they are above that category in which people that can be compared, that can be put. So father and mother are above all, sir. They cannot be compared with anyone, sir.
Right. Okay. Please.
अच्छा, तो अभी आपका क्या महकमा है?
सर मेरा फूड एंड सिविल सप्लाईज में डिस्ट्रिक्ट कंट्रोलर की पोजीशन पे हूँ सर अभी.
अच्छा, तो किस बैच में आए आप?
सर पिछले साल मेरा 8th रैंक था सर HPAS में, तो उसमें ये वाला डिपार्टमेंट मुझे मिला था सर.
अच्छा, तो अभी कहाँ पोस्टेड आप?
सर अभी मेरी ट्रेनिंग चल रही है, तो मैं डायरेक्टरेट में ही हूँ शिमला में सर.
अच्छा, अभी हिपा में ही हो?
नहीं सर, डायरेक्टरेट में, मतलब डिपार्टमेंटल ट्रेनिंग चल रही है.
अच्छा, डिपार्टमेंट ट्रेनिंग चल रही है. तो आपने इस ट्रेनिंग के दौरान क्या क्या देखा? भी कौन कौन से लॉज आपका डिपार्टमेंट एडमिनिस्टर करता है? पूरे डिपार्टमेंट का कैसा स्ट्रक्चर है आपका? कितनी इसमें ब्रांचेस काम कर रही है, क्या थोड़ा बताएंगे?
सब ब्रांचेस मेनली हमारी दो हैं सर. एक है फूड एंड सिविल सप्लाई एंड कंज्यूमर अफेयर्स, और दूसरा है सर वेट्स एंड मेजरमेंट्स. तो सर जो मेरा वो डिपार्टमेंट ब्रांच है वो फूड एंड सिविल सप्लाईज की है. लेकिन सो जो वेट्स एंड मेजरमेंट्स है सर, वो भी हमारे डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर आता है. जो हमारा डायरेक्टर है सर वो कॉमन है, वो IAS कैडर से होता है सर. उसके नीचे सर एडिशनल डायरेक्टर होता है, ही इज़ फ्रॉम HS कैडर. देन सर जॉइंट डायरेक्टर्स हैं दो सर, एक शिमला में, एक धर्मशाला में सर हमारा जोनल ऑफिस है, वहाँ पे हैं. उसके नीचे सर डिप्टी डायरेक्टर.
वो डिपार्टमेंटल होते हैं, वो भी HS होते हैं?
सर वो डिपार्टमेंटल हैं, जॉइंट डायरेक्टर्स. एडिशनल डायरेक्टर सर HS है. और फिर उसके बाद सर हमारा सर जॉइंट डायरेक्टर के बाद डिप्टी डायरेक्टर्स आते हैं सर. वो डिफरेंट ब्रांचेस हैं सर, जैसे लीगल हो गया, फूड सिविल सप्लाई का हो गया, फिर कंज्यूमर अफेयर्स का हो गया सर. तो 3 डिप्टी डायरेक्टर्स यहाँ पे हैं शिमला में, और सर एक धर्मशाला में है. उसके नीचे सर DFSCs आते हैं, जिस पोजीशन पे सर मैं अभी लगा हूँ. एक सर हेडक्वार्टर्स में है, बाकी 12 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में 12 DFSCs हैं सर. DFSCs के नीचे आते हैं FSOs, फूड सप्लाई ऑफिसर्स. वो भी सर हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में आइडियली एक होता है, लेकिन कुछ केस चल रहा है तो वो हमारे पास सिर्फ अभी 3 या 4 हैं सर. प्रमोशन का केस है. FSOs के नीचे सर इंस्पेक्टर्स आते हैं. इंस्पेक्टर्स का काम है सर बिल्कुल ग्राउंड ड्यूटी, जो ग्राउंड लेवल पे इंश्योर करना सर. और सर जो लॉज रहे सर, हमारा बेसिक लॉ है एसेंशियल कमोडिटीज़ एक्ट 1955, वो हम इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं. और सर नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट 2013 हो गया. तो सर जो PDS सिस्टम है, बेसिकली हमारा जो मेन काम है वो है सर. हमने सर पॉपुलेशन को वी हैव डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 कैटेगरीज. वन इज़ APL एंड अदर इज़ BPL. In BPL, sir, we have other categories also, like BPL is there, then there is priority household, that is poorest among the poor, then Antyodaya division is there. And in APL, sir, we have APLT, that is APL but who are paying tax. So that is the highest category, sir. So subsidies are given depending upon their position, either they are in BPL or APL. For BPL subsidies are more, for APL subsidies are less. तो सर ये हमारा काम है। साथ में सर गैस एजेंसीज को हम देखते हैं, पेट्रोल पंप पे हम देखते हैं। लेकिन सर मेनली हमारा काम है जो फूड सब्सिडीज और जो राशन सिस्टम है, जो लोगों को हमें आटा चावल वगैरह वो देना है, वो हम अच्छे से इंश्योर कर पाएं।
इसमें जो ये व्यवस्था रखी है भी, कुछ फ्री राशन दिया जा रहा है
यस सर।
लोगों को, तो और उसमें उस चक्कर में कई लोग फर्जी बीपीएल सर्टिफिकेट बनाने में लगे हुए हैं कि जी हमारा कोई मिलेगा। तो और कुल मिला करके ये कि लोग एक तरह से निठल्ले होते जा रहे हैं कि भी चलो खाने पीने का तो चिंता ही नहीं है, वो तो फ्री मिल ही जाना है। अदरवाइज पहले तो लोग मेहनत इसके लिए करते थे कि 2 वक्त की रोटी हो जाए। तो डू यू फेवर दिस, ये जो फ्री राशन पानी बंट रहा है, या इसको चेक करना चाहिए वो लोगों को, ज़्यादा कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट का किया जाए, कोई काम उनको दिया जाए, रादर ये कि भी फ्री खाने पीने को दिया जाए?
सर डेफिनेटली लोगों को हमें प्रोत्साहित तो करना चाहिए वो काम अपने लिए करें, लेकिन सर जैसे जो फ्री राशन की बात है सर, वो हम सिर्फ बीपीएल को दे रहे हैं सर। जो पुअरेस्ट ऑफ द पुअर है सर, सिर्फ उनको मिल रहा है। जो एपीएल में है सर, उनको हम नहीं प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। उनको सब्सिडाइज तो है, लेकिन सर वो रेट्स ज़्यादा हैं। तो सर मेरे हिसाब से कि जो अब पुअर लोगों को हम दे रहे हैं वो ठीक है सर, उसको चलने देना चाहिए, क्योंकि सर वो बहुत मतलब सोशली इकोनॉमिकली वो काफ़ी बैक।
बीपीएल की सिलेक्शन होती है,
यस सर।
आपको क्या लगता है कि बड़ी जेन्युइन होती है, और क्या तरीका है, हाउ डू पीपल कम इन द लिस्ट ऑफ बीपीएल?
सर इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ने क्राइटेरियाज बनाए हैं। ये हमारा डिपार्टमेंट नहीं करता सर, ये जैसे अर्बन लेवल पे अर्बन लोकल बॉडीज़ करती हैं और रूरल डेवलपमेंट बोर्ड करता है रूरल एरियाज़ में। तो पंचायत सेक्रेटरी सर वो बनाता है राशन कार्ड, वो जैसे रूरल एरियाज़ में पंचायत सेक्रेटरी बनाएगा सर। तो सर उसके लिए क्राइटेरियाज हैं कि उसकी इनकम कितनी कम है, उसके पास लैंड है कि नहीं है सर, उसकी कोई फैमिली में कोई गेस्टेड ऑफिसर्स हैं कि नहीं है। फिर जैसे सर कोई ट्रांसजेंडर्स हो गए सर, उनके लिए वो प्रायोरिटी हाउस होल्ड में आ जाएंगे सर। तो गवर्नमेंट ने सेट ऑफ क्राइटेरिया बनाया हुआ है सर। तो वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है सर उस क्राइटेरिया से कि उसको सर फर्जी बनाना बड़ा मुश्किल है। और सेकेंडली सर जब से अब इलेक्ट्रिक ई पॉस मशीन्स आ गई हैं तो सब कुछ सर डिजिटलाइज हो चुका है। तो जैसे सर वो बात चल रही थी कि लोग राशन ले जाते हैं सर, तो वो बहुत एलिमिनेट हो चुका है, क्योंकि हमने सर एंड टू एंड कंप्यूटराइजेशन कर दी है। जैसे राशन चलता है स्टार्टिंग से सर, गोडाउन से लेके जब तक वो लास्ट में नहीं पहुंचता, तो सर ई पॉस मशीन्स के थ्रू बायोमेट्रिक ऑथेंटिकेशन से हमने सारे सर वो लूप होल्स ऑलमोस्ट खत्म हो गए। थोड़े बहुत लूप होल्स तो अभी भी हैं सर, जैसे ट्राइबल एरियाज में।
बाकी ऐसा बीपीएल को जो कोई रैंडमली चेक करने का कि क्या ये राइटली दे हैव बीन सिलेक्टेड इन द बीपीएल, ऐसा आपका डिपार्टमेंट नहीं देखता है?
नहीं सर, हमारा बस ये है कि जो बीपीएल हैं उनको खाना मिल रहा है कि नहीं है सर,
वही देखता है।
यस सर।
Oh, yeah, you can give such suggestions to your department.
यस सर।
ये बीपीएल को राशन दिया जा रहा है, इट्स ऑल राइट, पर कोई ऐसा हमारा डिपार्टमेंट भी चेक करे कि वेदर पीपल हैव राइटली बीन इंडक्टेड इन द लिस्ट ऑफ बीपीएल और नॉट। तो आई फाइंड कि भी आपका डिपार्टमेंट ये चीज़ नहीं देख रहा है, और वो जो लिस्ट दे दी उन्होंने और वो उसमें बांटना शुरू कर लेते, चाहे वो राइट या रॉन्ग।
बट सर ऐसा बहुत रेयरली होता है सर। जब से ये 2014 के बाद से, जब से 2013 में सर ये एनएफएसए एक्ट आया था, तो उससे सर ई पॉस ई पीडीएस सिस्टम स्टार्ट हो गया है। तो सर वो पहले होता था ऐसा, लेकिन अब जैसे मैंने लास्ट ईयर ज्वाइन किया तो सर ऐसे बहुत कम केसेस हैं, क्योंकि सर सब कुछ डिजिटलाइज हो चुका हुआ है। और वो क्राइटेरिया भी सर टाइम टू टाइम वो चेंज होता रहता है, और उस पर रैशनलाइजेशन होती रहती है कि वो ठीक लोग जाएंगे।
अच्छा, there are 3 branches of the government, you know it, it is the executive, then legislature and the judiciary.
Yes, sir.
What do you think, which branch is the most powerful branch or the best branch you like?
Sir, I think all the branches are equally important, and we cannot give the tag of most important branch to any branch, because sir, all these branches, when they work together, then only the system of government can work in coherence. So sir, when executive takes some irrational decision, then there is judiciary, and when legislative also takes some decisions that are not in the benefit of people, then also judiciary is there. And sir, lately media has also been strengthened, so it is also acting as fourth pillar of democracy. So all these branches they work in tandem to ensure the governance.
Judiciary, it is becoming more autocratic type, you know, कि भी collegium system है, there is no proper channel of selections of the judges in the High Court and Supreme Court, and finally anything goes in the High Court and Supreme Court. They are the people who settle the laws in fact. But everywhere there is a criteria for selection, right from a class 4 person in the department up to civil servant of the rank of IAS. But to be judge in the High Court or Supreme Court, there is no such criteria. What is your reaction?
So definitely, I agree with you that there should be some criteria, and presently there are no such criteria. And people say that the people who are like they have a good political backing, they can also become judges. And so there are some loopholes, but still, sir, we have produced good judges, and judiciary is working in a fine way, sir. But definitely, sir, we need to see to this, and like collegiate system was introduced, and uh, government brought NGAC Act or 99 Constitutional Amendment Act, and that was struck down, sir. So currently, executive and judiciary are are at loggerheads. But sir, we have to see how this unfolds. But definitely, sir, there needs to be some judicial reforms, and we'll see, sir.
Anyhow, you know all about department. Rather, in a very short span of time, you have gained many things about your department. But since you are aspiring to be HS proper now, so what do you think? What will be your designation in that department at the sub-divisional level, and all different roles you will be discharging in that capacity?
Sir, after becoming SDM,
I don't mean SDM only. I mean that you are posted at the subdivision level
yes, sir.
first. What will be your designation over there?
So, sir,
And what different roles will be being discharged by you?
sir, I'll be sub-divisional officer civil, that is SDM, sir. I'll have to see the, sir, law and order in the whole of the subdivision, the implementation of various schemes, sir, and all the, sir, judicial inquiries, firstly, that are minor, that will be also dealt with by SDM, sir. And sir, suppose there is some mela or some function that has to be organized by SDM. There are some orders that are given by DC, sir, that have to be implemented. Then in case of disaster management also, sir, in subdivision, I'll be heading the main force that how to deal with the disaster. I'll be coordinating with NDRF and SDRF. So in nutshell, sir, the responsibility of whole of the subdivision will be on SDM, sir.
You are SDM at Kinnaur, at Poo.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever visited Poo?
Yes, sir.
You are at Poo, and the government has decided that this Independence Day celebration will be celebrated, state level function will be celebrated at Poo.
Yes, sir.
And you are rather a ADM over there, because the designation is ADM over there to be an HS officer. So you are there, job is of the SDM.
Yes,
So how you will be managing the things?
Sir, first of all, I'll get the list of all of the dignitaries that will be visiting the POO on that day. Then I'll see, sir, the arrangement that I have, the number of circuit house, the rest house that I have, and how much arrangement I have to make. Suppose if their rest house are less, then I'll try to contact with the private parties, private hotel person, that I need this hotel for these many days, and the payment settlement will be done accordingly with them, sir. And sir, I'll be coordinating with my DC at Recongpio, sir, that I need these much resources, so kindly if this can be given to me. And sir, then I'll need to also coordinate with SP and DSP so that the security arrangements can be made there. And sir, the implementation of that function, that all the prizes that have to be given, the arrangement for living of people, their food, the security, sir, all these things need to be done. But most importantly, sir, I will also need to ensure that the people of that place, they are not, their local and daily life is not hindered by the VIP movement. So that should be also ensured, and these things need to be. Sir.
Good.
Kartikeya, you are from Arki.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell us something about Arki, the ancient state, no?
Yes, sir.
Princely state.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So it was as a part of Bagal earlier, and Bagal means, sir, the land of leopards. From it has been derived from word Bag, that is land of tigers or leopards, and Arki is derived from Ark, that is a place that receives a lot of sunlight. And sir, it has many famous temples, especially the Lutru Mahadev and Mutru Mahadev, that are very famous Shiva temples. Then Biyani Mata temple is also there. And sir, nearby Arki, there is Darla Ghat and these many ghats. So they are very famous for cement, and many JP factories, Ambuja factories are there. And it is also known as Trako and Tralonga Shahar, sir, not Arki, Darla Ghat. But in that vicinity, sir, we have many cement plants. And it also has a very good ancient fort, Arki Fort, sir.
Arki Fort.
Yes, sir.
Okay, as you know, in our state, there are a lot of forts.
Yes, sir.
So, condition is not good as far as tourism concerned, according to tourism concerned, no?
Yes, sir.
What would you suggest to reconstruct or rebuild or renovate these forts so that we can attract a lot of tourism. So what is your suggestion?
So first of all, we need to see that if the fort is of really high importance, then we should talk to Archaeological Survey of India to undertake it in its consideration. But sir, that is also a difficult task because ASI undertakes only very important institutions. So we need to designate a nodal officer at subdivision level or at district level, particularly dealing with our ancient sites, and we can delegate that function to SDM, or we can appoint a separate nodal officer whose main job will be to see and preserve these forts and other ancient heritage that we have in particular that district or subdivision. For that,
Okay, right. Solon is well known for ancillary horticulture, no?
yes, sir.
So what is ancillary horticulture?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about ancillary, but I'm aware about the simply horticulture, sir. And mainly, Solon is famous for mushroom, and it is known as Mushroom City of India. It is also known as City of Red Gold because, sir, there are lots of tomatoes in Solon, and plus we have, sir, off-season vegetables also.
Okay, our government has set the target to be green by 2026.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that in this short period of time, we would be able to achieve this target?
I think, sir, if we see from the real aspect, then definitely it's a difficult task to achieve in 3 years. But, sir, our steps are in right direction and we are moving at a very fast pace. Like we are in the recent budget, we have announced subsidies for electric vehicles and for establishing electric charging infrastructure. So definitely, sir, we are working in right direction. And if we keep on moving at that pace, I think this target can be realized also. Although presently it's looking a little bit difficult, but sir, if we align our goal in right direction, then this can be done, sir.
Okay, as a new government to the charge,
Yes, sir.
this government is facing the problem of fiscal deficit, like that problem is also there.
Yes, sir.
So tell us the reason why Himachal Pradesh is facing such problem.
So this is a very old problem. It's not a new problem. It has been building over 1 or 2 decades. And earlier it was around 60,000 crore, but now the debt has crossed around 70,000 crore. So first of all, the geographical position of Himachal, sir, it has a hilly terrain. So we don't have that much resources as if we see compared to other states like Punjab, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. So first of all, the resources, difficult terrain. So that is one of the reasons. And sir, this debt problem has been building over the decades. And now we have, in last few years, many parties have started to giving freebies. So that is also adding to the problem because of the political considerations. Parties are sticking to this problem. So that is also adding to the woes. So these are some of the reasons for increase in debt.
Okay, what steps has been taken by government right now to deal with these problems? Immediate 2 and 3 steps.
So we have imposed water cess in the budget we have announced. Then milk cess is also imposed on the.
Okay, as you're talking about water cess,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Central government has clearly said that it is unconstitutional.
Yes, sir.
Himachal government can't do this. So what is your take on this?
So if we see from the aspect of central government, then definitely, sir, the state does not have power to levy tax on the electricity because it lies in the union list, and 97th entry in the union list talks about tax on the electricity. So seeing from that aspect, sir, definitely it is not constitutional.
Electricity is in union list or concurrent?
So electricity is in state list, but the taxation power is, I think, in a concurrent list. It's not with the state government, sir. So I'm not sure.
Some taxes are to be levied by the state also.
Yes, sir.
There's no power that state cannot impose the taxes.
But sir, center is saying that state does not have power to levy on electricity.
Must be saying it is not 1050.
So I'll check this. I'll go and home and I'll check this. Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a concept of social foresting.
Yes, sir.
What is this?
Sir, I think, I'm not sure, but I think the forestry that needs to be done to compensate the loss while development is done. So that can be social forestry, but I'm not
Okay,
sure.
what is different between forest cover and forest area?
So forest area is any area that has been notified as forest area by revenue department, sir. It may or may not have trees. But sir, green cover is that area that actually has trees over it, sir.
What is the current status of forest in Himachal Pradesh, area as well as cover?
Sir, area is around 68% forest area. But sir, the forest cover is, I think, around 28% of the geographical area of Himachal.
Okay, Himachal government has started a scheme, Sukh Ashray scheme.
Yes, sir.
So my 2 questions. First, what is this Sukh Ashray scheme? And some people are saying that kind of opposition, you can say.
Yes, sir.
This scheme sound in the name of our respected Chief Minister.
Yes, sir.
So would you agree with this?
I think, sir.
My
On-
first question
Yes, sir.
is what is this scheme, and then what is the controversy on the name of the scheme?
So scheme is for the orphan child, and state government has decided that till the age of 27, the government will provide them free education, and the children, orphan children, will be declared as children of the state. All the facilities for their education, their livelihood will be taken by state, and they will be visiting in some tours, and the state government will take the responsibility of their charges. They will be staying in the 3-star hotels there, and till 27, government will try to make them all the opportunities available for education, for their jobs. So this is basically the Sukhashri scheme. And sir, regarding second question, sir, no doubt this name resounds with the name of the CM, but CM said that this can be linked to Sukhram also and many other politicians also.
Yes, Sukhram is not in power right now.
Yes, sir. It depends on the political parties. They keep on alleging these types of things. So I think I don't know, sir, what to comment on this.
Okay, right. Okay, so as India is a very powerful country, we can say in regional level and playing very good role at the international level, right?
Yes, sir.
In South China Sea, there is a group Quad.
Yes, sir.
But we can see other group is also emerging. That is AUKUS.
Yes, sir.
But India is not part of that group.
Yes, sir.
So why India is not that part of that group, and what is India's stand? How India see this group?
So India has followed a policy of non-alignment after independence, but lately, sir, we have seen that India is not non-aligned. Now, I would say that India is multi-aligned, sir. We have good relations with the USA as well as Russia. So if we, sir, join AUKUS, because we see, no, sir, AUKUS is somewhere targeting China, but also Russia is also somewhere targeted by AUKUS. So if it joins AUKUS, sir, then definitely it will be aligned more towards USA, and then it will move away from Russia. But so we need to maintain a good relations with Russia also, because to contain China, no doubt Russia will not help us, but we need to have a good relations. Russia has been our traditional supplier of our arms. If we see 1971 war, sir, when Russia helped us and USA was not with us. So, sir, we cannot upset Russia also, but at the same time we need to maintain good relations with USA. So that is why, sir, we have joined Quad and not joining.
Okay.
I find you to be a spiritual person.
Yes, sir.
Can you just differentiate me and my body?
Yes,
You
sir.
say my body, my head, my leg, my feet, my eyes. And what is me and what is my body?
Yes, sir. So my body is basically the physical aspect, the morphological aspect of our personality, sir. And me is the spiritual aspect, the inner aspect, the soul aspect of our body, sir. And sir, soul, as we know, it never dies, but the physical body, sir, it dies. So this is the main difference.
If I put a simple question that who are you?
Yes, sir.
Who are you? Are you body or are you soul?
So I'm a combination of both, but mainly I'm a soul, sir. But presently I'm also the bodies. So till the time I have body, sir, I'm also body, and soul is always there.
I am a soul discharging the role with the help of this body.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
बहुत अच्छा Kartikeya, all the categories, there is no reason that you are not selected in HPAS. But I can say that you are
Basically, you are a product for IS.
IAS. So you must try for IAS. Forget that you are going to join HPAS. You will definitely be there at HPAS. Try to be, try to, yes, I find no shortcoming in your deliberations. You have all
थोड़ा सा बीच में इंटरव्यू में थोड़ा सा स्माइलिंग फेस भी रखना क्योंकि आप बड़े सीरियस मैनर में बोले
नहीं,
थे
अच्छा
नाइस अच्छा था क्योंकि आप अपने
थोड़ा सा एक्सप्रेशन क्लियर कर लें
बीच में थोड़ा सा ऐसा भी लगे कि भी आदमी ऐसा नहीं कि बोला फ्रेंड्स जैसे
हाँ make efforts, you will definitely go through and you will get into IAS also.
Thank you so much.
I